God's got my back, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. I wanna walk like Moses, right through the waves. One day I'll see that promised land, no longer slaves. Though the fear is talking, no, it can't take out my faith. I'm gonna praise, I'm gonna praise. I praise the mountain moving, body raising, breaker of chains. Gonna praise, I'm gonna praise. I praise the heaven seated, undefeated, highest of names. That's who I.
There we go. Now can you guys hear me? Now you have the music through the audio too. Perfect. There we go. Yeah. I do it backwards every time. I don't know why. I've done this for how long and I keep forgetting to do it. And I do it always backwards. Good morning, Action Sports. Glad you're here. Yes, it is a great song. You guys see down here, Red Dirt just joined in. You see DJ just joined in. Well, get ready. Get ready. Pam is your sister, Janet. Well, welcome in, Pam. We love Janet. We love you too. Look, and Jamie's in. Look at that. All right, we're getting started. We're going to be here. The YT is up and running. We're going to ensure that it's all good to go. You're going to have a welcome video on the YT, a couple other things, and then we're going to get started here this morning. How about that? We should get started. You guys ready to get started? Put your hand up if you're ready to get started. I don't care if you want to put 5 hands up, 2 hands up. I only have 2. Thank you for the follow, Austin Rutledge. Nita, good morning. All right, let's get this here. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Another follow in the house. Thank you so much. All right, Karen, can you hear the audio on YouTube? If you can, let me know. And then once that's good to go, then we're ready to rock and roll. Thank you, Maria. You can. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the time that has been waiting for over a year.
Like Jesus, that kind of grace. I wanna live like I've got no more precious time to waste. I'm gonna give him glory with all my things, cause there's no greater, stronger, higher name, and that's who I praise.
You know when you willfully sin, then you were so in the spirit of grace, okay? That's Hebrews 10:29. Hit out your feelings, start seeking his face, okay? Yeshua came to set you free, but you a slave to the one you obey, okay? Satan try to pull me back when I see lust and I'm doing the race, okay? Doing a race. Scripture say prove your faith, okay? Either hot or cold, going all in, no breaks, okay? Steady trying to add to his word, but you better know your place, okay? Are you in that book of life, or did your name get erased, okay? Are you gonna be in that book of life? Let's check the fruit to see what you looking like. If you and my twin, yeah, we look alike. Watch me take off, they gon' think that I booked a flight. Vision for men, see me hook 'em right. Sitting went left, so I took her right. Baby, still on the mill, we on the meat. You can see that we cooking right. Have you read Romans 8? Can't walk in the flesh, ain't walk in the spirit. Yes, you will set you free, but y'all love sin, so you don't wanna hear it. If it's sin, I can't go near it. If it ain't God, I don't fear it. Christ got the will, watch him steer it. Say it won't be, so we seared it. You know when you willfully sin, then you were so in the spirit of grace, okay? That's Hebrews 10:29. Get out your feelings, start seeking his face, okay? Yeshua came to set you free, but you a slave to the one you obey, okay? Satan try to pull me back when I see lust and I'm doing the race, okay? Doing a race. Scripture say prove your faith, okay? Either hot or cold, going all in, no breaks, okay? Steady trying to add to his word, but you better know your place, okay? Are you in that book of life, or did your name get erased, okay? Churches never preach Hebrews 10. Verse 26, if you willfully sin. After the knowledge of the truth is within. Got bad news when we get to the end. The expectation of your judgment gon' be the fury of the fire. It's consuming Satan, witches, murderers, and liars. You trampled under for the Son of God. And you push his grace to the side. Treat the blood of the covenant dirty. By which Yeshua was sanctified. They gon' say that sound works based, or does that sound like your pride? Cause I'm literally quoting scripture, not being right, so somebody lied. You know when you willfully sin, then you insult in the spirit of grace, okay? That's Hebrews 10:29. Get out your feelings, start seeking his face, okay? Yeshua came to set you free, but you a slave to the one you obey, okay? Satan try to pull me back when I see lust and I'm doing the race, okay? Doing a race. Scripture say prove your faith, okay? Either hot or cold, going all in, no breaks, okay? Steady trying to add to his word, but you better know your place, okay? Are you in that book of life, or did your name get erased, okay?
Yeah. Test. Yep, we're good.
All right.
Want to check his?
Yeah, check his. Did you want to go on yours real quick? Hey, this is what it's all about, guys. This is about getting everything lined out so you guys can see behind the scenes footage, okay? Behind the scenes. All right, let's get things started here. We're going to get started.
Look how professional that is.
I got to get your chat pulled up. I'm supposed to be able to see the chat down there. There it is. Yeah, there we go. There, it's pulled up. All right.
Marie is in the house. Billy Cindy.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's right here on the Morning Jam. You guys can tell I'm a little kind of, I'm not used to sitting down. I'll just put it that way. I like to be standing. I like to be jumping and playing my air guitar. But today we got a special treat. We've got an opportunity of bringing in two Jamly members. The first ones ever inside the studio. And we've got right here to my right, which is on your screen, and both of them, you can see them in DJs and in Reds. It's Red Dirt Disciple, everybody!
What's happening? What's going on, man? I'm so blessed to be here.
Oh, man. So, how was the drive, first off, foremost?
I mean, it wasn't too bad. Honestly, on the way out here to where you're at, it's a beautiful view, man.
Yeah.
You live in a nice area. Like, just out here it's just peace and quiet, small town. Like, I love it. It's a great feel. And you just get that peace and tranquility driving through. You're like, this is nice.
Yeah. And then you get used to it, and then it's like, okay, you better watch out for everyone else on the road. But
Hey, I got good fuel mileage coming down that hill, though.
Oh, did you?
I think I hit 20 in the Tahoe.
You might go on 5 on the way out. For anyone who does not know, I mean, you should know because Red's been around since we started the jam. We came on back in November of, it's been over a year ago, a year and a half. And then Red started right before that on his podcast, which he just ended on TikTok interviews online, but you're going to start doing in-person interviews.
Yeah, I'm going to start doing more in-person traveling since I'm going to be on the road quite a bit, doing things with DJ, and so I'm going to be doing these things we call pop-up podcast, and I have some artists too that'll be traveling through Oklahoma. They'll stop in my studio, stuff like that. So there'll be fewer further in between, But yeah, it was great because I started, like you said, about a month before you did, and I'll be honest with you, man. I don't even know if I've ever shared this with you, but I kind of actually had reservations, man. I'm like, what am I doing? Am I doing the right thing? Do I need to keep going to pursuing this podcast thing? And am I making this all up in my head, or was it really from God? We're human. We doubt, right? And, more prayer and being, spending time in fasting and prayer and in the word. And, I got confirmation to keep going. And then it was shortly after that you had come to me, and some people may not know this. And you said, man, I want to tell you, you inspired me to keep going. And that was just like like double confirmation that I'm on the right path. I'm on the right track. I had no idea. We had just met, and we didn't know each other well. And for you to come and tell me that, it was like, man, you inspired me to keep going. I'm like, wow, So okay, God, I'm listening. Let's go. So it's been a great journey, man. It seems, year and a half or so for both of us, and it seems like we've known each other forever. Like
we've done all those different things on the jam. Like you would come on, we do like questions in the jar. You came out in a Spider-Man outfit one time.
Wish we had a clip of that.
I wish I almost got it saved and put it on there, but
I think I do have one on my phone, but
well, it's circulating on the web somewhere. Trust me.
I'm sure it is. It's on my YouTube.
Is it?
Is there? Yeah. It's on my YouTube. Red Dirt Disciple. Go check it out.
Oh well, we will. We're gonna enhance it.
I did Batman before that.
You did,
and now you're the owner of that.
Yeah, it's stuck in my bat cave right now. So.
Oh, okay. It's in the Bat Cave. Along with the Kia Batmobile.
Oh yeah. I got a small one. I had to minimize myself. Karen got me. It's pretty cool. I think it's somewhere up there. I don't know. It's pretty sweet.
The mask.
I got Batman stuff everywhere.
I
It's
know.
like stuff in the corner.
I know. All right. Well, since we're on the subject of Batman,
Yeah.
I brought you a little gift.
Oh boy.
No, so my wife and I would do a lot of garage selling.
Yeah.
And I found this thing brand new in the pack, and it was a great price. And I immediately thought, oh my gosh, I got to buy that and take it to Coop. So here we go. Without further ado, 1,000-piece
Oh my God.
puzzle, vintage Batman.
Check that out.
Look at that. We got it.
I'm going to be taking all year long just to put that together. That's pretty sweet.
That's
awesome.
okay. That's
Yeah.
okay.
That is good. Yeah.
You'll be thinking of me when you do it.
Well, if I can do it right and I can put like the epoxy on top of it, I might be able to frame it.
Yes.
And
Let's do it.
1,000-piece. That's going to be like.
If I had time to stay and we weren't on a radio tour right now, I'd stay and help you do it.
Yeah, you're too busy. I
know. This guy right here keeps me busy. No, so yeah, it's been a great journey for both of us, man. And I big shout out to the Jam, because you guys have helped me get places. You guys have helped fund things for me. Out of the kindness of your hearts and just your giving. And I know God has blessed y'all for it, because it put me on the road to Nashville. It put me in places where I needed to be at the time that God needed me there. And, I got to do some great things. And, the story is like this. We collaborated together a lot, and you introduced me to DJ through the Jamly, through the Morning Jam. And, we hit it off. I mean, we hit it off real good. We were talking on a constant basis. We got to know each other really good. And we, the trip that you guys, helped to send me to Nashville to do my CMA interviews, DJ came. We did a live interview with him in CMA Fest right there in the studio in Mount Juliet, Tennessee, which is just right there by Nashville. And a little less busy. That's why I picked, because it's CMA Fest. I mean, you go downtown.
Oh yeah,
CMA Fest. It's a madhouse. Like it's shoulder to shoulder. It's wild. So, but Nashville's kind of wild, anyways. And so we, after that interview, RDD Music and Entertainment was born. And management is something I kind of tried to steer away from. But I kept feeling that tug. And I kept fighting that tug because I did it early on in my 20s. And when
you're only 30 now, right?
I am. Yeah, only 30 now. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. Everybody thinks I am like 35, 38. I mean, I'll take it all day long. Next month, I'll be 50.
Whoa!
Yeah. No. But hey, man, look. God has gave me good health. I mean, you got to look at that handsome man right there.
Yeah. Wait, this guy right here. You talking about?
So, but no, it's been a great experience, and like I said, the Jamly is how all this came together, and it's how we all came together, and we're all still a pretty tight-knit group. Even though I'm back at work more in the office, I still make my time to pop in, do my heart meets, say hello to everybody, all that. I have to do that because you guys are family, and we love and appreciate you guys. And, the getting on to the management thing really is, it was something I was running away from. I was running away from it. But again, time, fasting, prayer, and the Holy Spirit reminded me, it was like, you're a lot older now and you've been through some things in life. You work for a major corporation. You're in management. You've learned the business aspect of things more than you did when you were in your 20s. In your 20s, it was fun. You got to travel a little bit and hang out with some bands and have a great time, but you got frustrated and quit because you didn't know the business like you needed to. So my life experiences have changed a lot of views and a lot of ways that I manage. So, and really that's really, at the end of the day, is what it is. I'm helping him run his business. I'm a business manager. So, and part of that is, I got to get people, recruited to help, I got to get a booking agent. I got to get, a CPA, things like that. That's part of my job as the business manager, to kind of help him maintain and run his business. It's like he's the Walmart, CEO, and I'm the manager, I'm the, regional manager.
Yeah.
So, that's really, music business is structured the same way. It's business. So I'm comfortable with it. And bringing DJ in, and we prayed about it long and hard. We did not just jump into this. It's been a gradual climbing to where we are now. And we don't make a decision unless we're both praying about it. And, it's just, and I really respect that and I adore that, because that's the kind of person I want to work for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The camaraderie that you have with one another. It's always important.
Absolutely. So, but another reason we're here today is the man of the hour. If you want me to go ahead and bring him in.
Yeah, let's do it real quickly. Everyone on this live, I want you to do something real quickly. As Red just said, the taps make a big difference.
Yeah.
When you go on and you share, go for it. So we've got a guy that you had on your podcast one day, Luke
Tolano.
And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I want Red to give you your rose dance to bring in DJ as we have this song. So come on, Red, bring in the DJ this morning. Yeah!
I dance like Coop taught me.
I mean, I could give you guys the cowbell if you want the cowbell.
Oh yeah, we got to do the cowbell. We got to do the cowbell.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, over here inside the studio is a phenomenal man of God who is doing great work when it comes down to not just using your voice and using your talent. You just you got something about yourself that just resonates. That when you sing, I'm excited to see you sing at some point in time. But man, you are great. So yeah, everybody, DJ Rittenhouse.
Let's go.
Thank you.
So DJ, I've heard that you've picked up everything where you're at and you've moved. Like you are literally on the road.
Yeah, we're still in the process of moving. We took a 16-foot, 7 by 16-foot trailer down to Nacogdoches, Texas, and put some stuff in storage down there. But we got to go back to Maryland and get another load and bring it back. So we still have a lot of work to do, but we're in the process, and we're just taking our time, and we're just enjoying the journey, because what else can you do? It's a big thing to just pick everything up and move. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So,
how long have you been playing guitar, singing, and all that?
well, I've been singing since I was 5.
Mm-hmm.
Mom and Dad had a church when I was a kid, and Dad was a pastor, and Mom was the worship leader, so she taught all of us kids how to sing. We would go to hospitals and nursing homes and in the prisons and stuff and sing for inmates. So it's been a long time. But the guitar, not quite as long. I taught myself how to play, and I'm not great at it. I get by, but
Yeah.
I let the other people who are great at it
Better than me.
do the work on the song. So I do some of it, but I don't do all of it.
Yeah. And do you play any other instruments on the songs that you have came out with? Because you've done country, you've done the
Yeah,
rock stuff.
I played the keys on some of them. I played drums on some of them. So yeah,
Man.
whatever I can do to fill in. I might take that cowbell with me.
Yeah, that's a cowbell. Have you seen? I split that thing. I
split it?
Yeah, I split it. I even broke the drumstick. The rose has been decapitated. But that's how you got to get with
Where'd
it.
you split it at? Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Where the seam is.
I even broke my cast iron skillet.
What?
All right, we
mean-
can coop.
This thing is.
Look, I'm
Getting busy in here.
very anti-pharmaceuticals, but do you need some Ritalin or something, bro?
Hey,
I mean, come on.
I'm the guy that's out there maybe doing push-ups in the river. Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just doing everything at the same time.
It's
Looks
nice.
like a rat's been chewing on it.
You know. Maybe I've been chewing on it. I don't know.
You eat crowns too?
No, it wasn't the Marines.
Okay.
So DJ, you came out. You just have a country song that you came out with too.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about the country song.
Country Runs Deep. Yeah, I released it on January 26th.
All streaming platforms.
And it was basically a tribute I wrote to my home in Maryland on the Eastern Shore, and because I knew I was leaving,
Mhm.
because my wife and I both felt that God had instructed us to move, particularly Texas. That's why we moved there. So yeah, that's what it's about. It's just I wanted to give them something,
Mhm.
kind of a farewell, and that's why I wrote it.
And you have other songs out there. You have Neon, Dirt Road Alibi, and you said you're going to be doing some stuff on In the Inside, Let It Roll, and I think all those are phenomenal. Some of them have even some traction on the radio. So tell us what you're doing with the radio, and that's what you're doing now.
Yeah.
You stopped here in Summersville, Missouri, to stop in the morning jam.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
And I'm like, well, why in the world would you even come to Summer? Why would you even come here? I'm like, you know what?
So here's how it happened. Let me tell you the manager version.
Go ahead.
He says, hey, I did a gig last year in Kansas City, and the lady reached out to me and wants us to come back. It's a women's retreat. It's called Women in the Trenches. And I said, great, Kansas City, that's awesome. Immediately, my business brain is spinning, right? So I'm reaching out to radio stations in between here and there, and all throughout Oklahoma on his way back to Texas. So we had a good relationship with Micah. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said Micah. Micah. We had a good relationship with Micah in Kansas City, or in Wichita, Kansas. And 109.7 or 107.9. Yeah, 107.9, Wichita, Kansas.
AWLS.
Yeah. And so we had a good relationship with her. She actually was one of the first ones to play Dirt Road Alibi, right? And she played it in a special time in DJ's life, and I'll let him talk about that. So I just reached out to her and then reached out to others, and I sent these emails out and started getting responses. And of course, I'm a podcaster. I have some podcast connections. I had, reached out to you. I was like, hey, we're going to be in the area or close to the area anyways. It's going a little bit out of the way, but we're going to swing through. How about that? And then podcast. So we basically have 5 radio stations, 3 podcasts, just to make it long story short. And the 2 gigs. We have the gig in Kansas City and one in Oklahoma City on the way back through to finish our radio tour. And so I put it all together just to maximize time. And so we're going to be getting a lot of radio play this week, which we've already gotten quite a bit. So pretty excited about that. And you can tell them about how the relationship with Micah and how that came about.
Yeah, I found Michael on TikTok. One of those radio hosts that says, hey, if you got a song, send it to me. I'd like to hear it. And so I sent her Dirt Road Alibi, and she agreed to play the song. And what she didn't know is that my mom was on her deathbed, and this was last year. And she had mentioned that she wanted to hear me sing on the radio, so it was kind of like a dying wish. And Micah did that. I mean, she put me on the radio,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll never forget it. Like she almost became like a sister overnight, because it's like it's really hard to get on the radio when you're an independent artist because they gatekeep so much stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And for somebody to take their time and do that, I mean, it really meant a lot. So.
And that's where TikTok has come in a lot too with the networking and stuff. Because 2 of the other radio stations we're going to, Daryl the Red Dirt DJ on TikTok, and Southeast Oklahoma Radio down in Hochtown, Oklahoma. Jay Lindley and his crew that they've played. They actually, I didn't know it. I had a relationship with Jay, and he had already played one of DJ's songs earlier. It was Neon. Was it Neon?
Yeah, most of them.
Yeah, he's played most of them. And then when I started developing a relationship with Jay, and I told him about Dirt Road Alibi, and he was like, "Oh, well, let's play it." And he was like, "Yeah, we've played DJ before." So, so the network kind of tied together there as well. So TikTok's been a great networking tool, 100%.
Well, yeah, because it brought us, and it brought there's several hundred. I mean, other people that I've got a chance to meet. Phil came down. I saw Phil not long ago. I'm like, man, this is like the networking that TikTok does is phenomenal.
Which is why I going back to why I'm pulling my podcast is the dynamics worked when it was the time. It was a season, right? But now I can still use this as networking. I can still, but then now I'm like more personal, impersonal. Like you got to admit, this right here, this is cool.
Oh yeah,
this is nice. This is more personal, and and I feel like it brings us closer together.
It does.
So we're humans. We naturally migrate together. So,
how many of you in the chat want to hear Dirt Road Alibi real quick? I'll play a snippet of that. It's been on the on all streaming platforms for a little bit. But if you guys want to hear that one, we'll put a thumbs up in the chat. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for the follows this morning. Again, this is the Morning Jam. I'm Coops. We got Red Dirt Disciple. We got DJ Rittenhouse here in the house. And so we're going to play Dirt Road Alibi here on the Morning Jam.
Your daddy met me at the front door, hell bent on giving me the what for. I didn't hear a word that he was saying, 'cause my mind was racing down a one-lane country back road. Mud tires humming us a love song. I couldn't tell what you were thinking, but my heart was racing. Chevy to the floorboard, hook a left by the old store, running from the blue lights chasing. All we wanted was just a little more. Consequences didn't mean a thing. With my shotgun beauty queen, I knew what you were thinking. Our hearts were racing.
Ladies and gentlemen, that there is DJ Rittenhouse. The guy sitting right over there. That's the one doing it. That's him. All right. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? He's here and love it. I love it.
I knew you yelled on your show, but it's so awesome having it in person. It's great.
I'm kind of my pants are like crawling up my legs too. I'm like, I got capris on over here. It's like I don't sit down.
In living color.
They don't have a Walmart in Summersville, Missouri.
No, there isn't one. She's got the little Amish corners. They actually, I don't know if they were set up when you came in or.
Oh, you bought those from Jedediah's garage sale. I see what's going on now.
Dirt Road Alibi, everybody. That's the one. Now we're gonna play the other song, "Country Runs Deep," but we also have a big announcement, and I want everyone to know that we're getting ready to make that announcement here really soon.
Stay tuned.
This is what I'm excited about.
Yeah.
Near and dear, and we'll talk more on that too. But real quickly, let's talk about your other song that is out that you just came out with, "Country Runs Deep." What is that one about?
Yeah, that's the one that's about my hometown.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, I wrote it as a tribute. It's basically saying farewell. I lived there my entire life, so I'm kind of like you in a sense. Feel like you picking up and moving wherever.
Yeah.
It's the same feeling. You've always known that is home,
Yeah.
and it's bittersweet. I mean, me and my wife are on an adventure, and sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's not so much fun. When you're in the car with each other, riding down the road,
Hey,
and if things are stressful, you kind of get at each other a little bit, but we always come back to our senses.
my hat's off to her, because if I had to spend 3 hours in the car with him, I'm just saying. We love you.
That's funny.
Those of you who don't know, she's sitting back here in the back, and what a joy it was. I was able to go last night and sit down, and they got their food, and of course I got my appetizer, and we just ate some food, and it was a good conversation, because I was like, I'm not just gonna let this morning just kind of come and go.
Yeah.
Let's try to meet up last night, and
Right.
so it was good.
That Coop came in and he was all like, "Let's party," and we're like, "Dude, we've been driving all day. Like, let's not."
I was young. The night was young. It was 8 o'clock. I'm like, let's go.
That's funny.
So yeah, here's "Country Runs Deep." If you guys don't know this one is out and it's getting on radio spins right now. "Country Runs Deep." It's streaming on all platforms. Let's give it a spin here on the Morning Jam.
I didn't grow up down in a holler. I didn't spend my days on a Tennessee mountaintop. But where I come from, we work hard for $1. We break our backs all week just to make a few $100. We may not look like where you're from. We may not look like where you're from. But man, these roots run deep in us. 'Cause we're tailgates by a bonfire, Sunday morning in a church choir, singing just as I am, sneaking out after midnight, a swimming hole under moonlight. It made me who I am. We may not look like where you're from, but country runs deep in her blood. We all grew up on the outskirts of small towns. We were washed in the blood and river baptized in these backwood hometowns where everything seems to slow down. We bow our heads in thanks to the God we want tonight. We may not look like where you're from. We may not look like where you're from. But man, these roots run deep in us. 'Cause we're tailgates by a bonfire, Sunday morning in a church choir, singing just as I am, sneaking out after midnight, a swimming hole under moonlight. It made me who I am. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound when a choir, singing just as I am. Sneaking out after midnight, a swimming hole under moonlight. It made me who I am. We may not look like where you're from, but country runs deep in her blood. Country runs deep in her blood. We may not look like where you're from, but country runs. I cast off my crowns.
It's the morning jam. You got Coops, and we're hanging here inside the studio where we have the opportunity of, we brought Red in the house. Not only bringing Red in the house, we got DJ in the house, which you'll see here on the screen down below. And I was just telling them off the mic, which you guys could still see this interaction on the YouTube. We have the cameras that you'll be able to see back and forth with the different overlays. But the important thing is, I want you guys to know is that, man, I cannot sit here. It's just like, it's driving me nuts. But I'll do it.
He's got ants in the pants.
So anyway, you guys are heading off here. Where you going, DJ, next? You have a big event coming up, don't you?
Yeah, we're going to Kansas City to do a worship thing for a women's conference. What's it called? Women in the Trenches.
Yeah.
And this is our second one that we've done for them. Yeah, there's been 3, but this is the second one where I've done the worship, and my buddy Aaron. We kind of got adopted by them, and they're taking us under their wing and dragging us all over the country. So why not? Let's go.
Yeah. Is it a full set or full acoustic stat, or what are you?
It's acoustic right now, but we're trying to build on that. And once we get to a place where they can afford to pay more money, then we'll incorporate, live bands. And they're talking about like doing stadiums and stuff like that. So
it kind of leads us into, the song that we're going to share later. Is we're gonna have to build that band for sure. The Darkness Lies once was a band, but it will be again. And all members, DJ and I've talked about this. Strict interview, they'll be anointed by God, and that's just the way it's going to go. So we're looking forward to getting that going too. Been talking a lot about that lately.
So does that consist of a cowbell player at some point in time?
Yeah, maybe so.
Possibly.
Maybe so.
You got the anointed part right.
Okay,
so
okay.
You're halfway there.
I'm going to work on my skills. Now, Lori Peters, of course, we know it was the former drummer of Skillet.
Yeah.
She has taught me well with that's the cowbell.
Hey.
Every time I see her, she comes in, I'm like, hey, am I doing it right? And she says, man, you're improving. I go, thank you so much.
The cowbell coach. Lori Peters. I'm gonna mess with her next time I'm in her live. Be like, could you teach me how to play the cowbell like Coop?
Yeah, you need to. I think she needs to give permanent lessons, and DJ can be over there giving his lessons for everything else.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll try.
Hey, since you gave me a gift, I got you guys the Morning Jam hat. The last 2 hats that we have.
What?
Nice.
The last 2, okay? These are the ones that we first officially got, and they are the Morning Jam.
Yeah, I remember
podcast.
when you got those.
Yeah, the
Sweet.
initial ones. So
what's cool about this is we're all about being first, but hey, last is pretty cool today.
well, they say the first will be last.
First will be last.
That's right, and the last will be first.
So let's go. I dig it.
Yeah, I do have one more back there, but that was already claimed for my nephew, and he never got it. So technically, it's free game. But yeah.
Hey man, that's pretty cool. It's even got a leather tag.
Yeah. Don't throw that tag away.
That's pretty bougie. I'm not, bro. I'm leaving that. Like that's going in my studio for sure. That's a memorabilia piece there.
All right, today is the big announcement. Now, Jamley, of course, there was a point in time, Jamley, Maria had got it all figured out. She had reached out to every person that she could get a hold of. And so shout outs to Maria.
Big shout out to Maria.
Thank you, Maria.
Great. Maria helps me and you a lot.
Yeah.
And we love her. We adore her.
She, at one point, I was unaware of it, but I think she had created this group chat and got everyone to either write messages,
Yeah.
gave her address so they could send her the cards or letters and envelopes. And I have them over there by your wife, Jamie. They're all in that little binder that she sent me.
Yeah.
And I was just, I mean, I couldn't go through the entire thing without crying. You know, I went through it probably 3 different times, bawled every time. And that's just counting all the way through. That's not counting like the different snips and pieces that I just need encouragement.
Yeah.
And it's like you call on the Jamley and the Jamley's there to help you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy when you prepare a table, you literally prepare a table and you bring the food. You might prepare the main dish, but it's like, okay, hey, DJ, you bring the potato salad. You know, Red, he's going to bring the green beans. You're going to have someone bring the green bean casserole when you don't want green bean casserole, but they're going to bring it anyway. And everyone brings their own little dish. And you literally, you prepared the table and the community comes. And for my time being on the Jam, that's what it's been about.
Yeah.
It's about creating this community that I never even would have thought in my entire life would have been in existence. And then we've asked the Jamley, hey, we need some help with raising funds for a church in, or main thing was the Bibles.
Yeah. Yeah.
We said, hey, we have a Bible. Someone needed a Bible. And the first one we ever gave, which I'll give her a name because she said we could, Jill. And she lived down near in Tennessee, a little town that starts with an N. And she said, I just need a Bible. I want an old King James Bible. And just, I said, oh, you know, I'll take care of it. Had like Ashley and had a few others like give, you know, Karen give just a little bit of money here and there. And all of a sudden the numbers came. And then Brother Atlan in Zambia goes, I need a church. Like, how about we give you the word of God first? And the Jamley, they gave over, I think we had over like $800.
Wow.
And overall in the Bible fund, we sent out 210 Bibles so far.
Nice. Yeah.
That's what the Jamley's about. That's what the community is about. That's what brought us together.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that we are here.
Multifaceted, too, you know. The Jam is involved in, you know, ministry, Bible ministry, helping others, music industry, you know, ties, all. I mean, it's your show is very multifaceted, and it's great to see. Great to see the network.
Yeah. Now we have Jamley has helped out in a tremendous way. When they just showed up, and I think there was large contributions of one or two. You know, I had Karen and some others, like Janet. I'm not going to name names, but they're like, hey, there's a song that needs to be put out. You go ahead and share the story. You had a song. Tell us how you shared the song.
Yeah.
I had a song I was sitting on. I was, putting stuff on social media to try to, promote it. And so it felt like it was taking forever. I mean, really, it was taking forever. But one day I popped in live and you asked, DJ, what do you need to get this song released? And it's always the same answer when it comes to music. It's money. There's so much money involved in this.
It is.
It is unreal.
Yeah.
But, I didn't ask for it. You gave freely. And
Is there sound? Can you guys hear us? They're both muted, no sound.
1, 2, check.
I've got it on my end.
Is that it?
1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay. All right. We're fixed. There we go.
Okay, we're good.
From square one now.
So anyway, Coop, you asked the question, what do you need to get this song released? And I'm like, well, money, because it's always money. The music industry, it's what it runs around. Whether you're an artist or you're a producer or, whatever.
Yeah.
A manager, like it's all about money, unfortunately. But still, you need money to operate a business.
It's a business. Yeah, it's just the way it works.
But, I didn't ask for the money, but you stepped up and asked the Morning Jam family, the Jamley, and several people. I mean, there's a list of names, and you guys know who you are, and I'm here to say thank you. I appreciate you. Like, you guys really stepped up, and without you, this song wouldn't be where it is. I got a total of about $700, and that was enough for me to get the song recorded. When I got it back, though, one of the guitar parts in it was really, really hot. And when I say hot, it was just, it's too aggressive for the direction that we took. So I sat on it even longer. I'm like, man, trying to get musicians together sometimes is really a pain in the rear end, but
He struggled with it for a while. He even came to me and he was like, "Hey, you think you know anybody that could do this guitar solo?" And my neighbor across the street is actually an amazing guitar player, and we were gonna pitch it to him.
yeah.
And then prayed on it more, and DJ's like, "I think we're just gonna take it out."
I finally came to the conclusion. I'm like, God, what's going on here? Like, should I put this part in here or not? And then I just got a piece about taking it out. And so we took that solo completely out of there, and the song is what it is now.
Yeah.
And it just released this morning at 12 a.m.
Yes.
And I did that on purpose, and I did that for the Jamley because you guys were there for me, and it's my way of giving back to you because you helped me when I couldn't get it done because God was shutting down everything in my life because he's trying to push me into my destiny. And so all my work had dried up and the finances weren't there. And we were scraping and scratching to try to pay our bills. And it really meant a lot for you guys to step up and do what you did. And I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And I will forever be grateful.
That's what I'm proud of to say. When God puts you in a corner, and the phrase, nobody puts baby in a corner.
Yep.
Sometimes God is going to lower you down
Yep.
to break you up to a point to where he needs you to mold you
Yep.
because he's got a foundation to build you upon.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
And it just goes to show that, no matter how much bad is on social media, God is still using it because so much has come from, even with this song and work, Phil, which is involved with the Jamley. Everybody knows Phil. Is Phil Billy in here? So, that's even put us into a connection now where we're going to be able to move our operations for recording to Nashville.
Yep.
At a permanent location or until God moves us. So, it goes back to that networking and the Jamley and just
again, the Jamley. I met Phil on the Jam, and he's one of my great friends, and we talk often.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
I don't know about that part.
Supposed to be having guitar lessons with him, but we can't ever sync up. He's going to teach me how to play, but
Yeah.
it's just I'm a busy man.
So the song, I'm so ready because you know how hard it was for me not to even hit play in the song yet.
Yeah.
I did not want to play the song until this very moment because I wanted
Yes.
to share it with the Jamley.
Yes.
When you first had the song and you wrote the song, and then you put the melody, and then you added some things, and you written and recorded the song. There's a few lyrics to this song that I want to just really bring about, and we were able to talk last night on that. But Revelation chapter 4 is the throne room of heaven.
Yes.
And when everyone in heaven, I'm talking about, there is humans, there's angels, there's angelic beings, there's those that are gathered, and I guarantee there's others that are not in heaven, but are there watching this scene because John writes this.
Yes.
It's the vision he was given.
That's right.
And everyone, it says that every tongue will confess, every knee will bow that
That's
Jesus
right.
Christ is Lord. There's a point that they have this scroll and they're looking around. Are you worthy? Are you worthy? Are you
Yes.
worthy? And no one's worthy enough to open the scroll. And they turn to the Lamb and they find the Lamb. And he who is declared, where Jesus says he is the Lamb, actually when he came to earth, he says, I am the Lamb. And he says, he is worthy enough to open the scroll.
That's right.
And he opens it, and the angels profess and they proclaim, holy, holy, holy is the
Yes.
Lord God Almighty. And the fact, the whole bringing that about is like, but you also have a part of that song too that you wrote. Tell us about that lyric too, the one that you spoke to me last night on.
Yeah, the part that says, I can hear the rhythm of your heartbeat. In my mind, I was writing that from, the perspective of being a child of God, and sitting on my father's lap with my head against his chest, And that's where that line came from. I can hear the rhythm of your heart because you're Abba, you're my father. And there's no greater place than I want to be than in your presence. And here I am, I'm in the throne room, I'm sitting on your lap, and I can hear your heart beating. I can feel you loving me. I can feel you holding me. And that's what that lyric is all about. Yeah.
Jamily, this song is for you guys. So what I want you to do, DJ, I want you to introduce this song for our Jamily out there.
This is The Sound of Heaven by The Darkness Lies.
I cast off my crowns, surrendering now. I fall to the ground, and now I'm crying, holy, holy. I can hear the rhythm of your heartbeat, and I can hear the heavenly choir sing. I can hear the angels crying, holy, holy is the Lord, holy is the Lord. I see flashes of light, I hear roars of thunder. Oh, giver of life, I'm crying out, holy, holy. I can hear the rhythm of your heartbeat, and I can hear the heavenly choir sing. I can hear the angels
you to everybody who's joining. Take a seat, take a seat. But what I need you to do right now is relax. Yeah. Kick back. And just do one thing. What's that? Tat 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 tat. Go with tat 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 tat. Dale like, dale like, dale like, dale like, dale like, dale like, dale tat tat tat. Dale like, dale like, dale like, dale like, dale like, dale like, dale tat tat tat. Tap that screen, share that live, baby. You know what it is, ain't nothing but good vibes. You know what it is, ain't nothing but good vibes.
All right, check 1 2. You guys here? Oh man.
Yep.
1 2 1 2.
Jamie, I don't know what you guys are thinking, but man, I saw a few of the comments in the chat down below. Good on sound. Okay, good. All right.
Yep. All right. It leaves you speechless almost. The words can't explain, and it's a very powerful song, and it's the vision that God has given DJ on it is amazing. I myself see people in the floor on their faces. I mean, this is a very powerful, and you talk about a stage presence with it and the Spirit moving throughout. Yeah, the congregation is. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. I might be there too myself. I'm just saying.
I might be there with you.
You're on stage.
It don't matter. It don't matter to
I
me.
know, bro. Yeah.
The simplicity of the lyric, what is so profound about it, I think that's the thing, is the thing that you can repeat that over and over and over again. And it's you.
Yeah, I know.
It's all there, baby. It's all God.
Now, I want you to. Now, I don't have an official album, but what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to take out the white snake that says on it, and I'm going to put a Darkness Lies Sound of Heaven, and I want you to sign this, and I'm going to put this up in the studio. You get your flavor of yellow
Yes,
or pink.
I'm going with the yellow.
Okay.
You know what's funny is that you chose a White Snake album. That was like my favorite band growing up.
I don't have vinyl at the house, and when I had a few of them, and I go, I mean, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do it this way, where you can sign this. I'm going to put on there
On the record itself?
Yeah, on the record itself. It's not going to be played and spun any more than what it is. So,
We'll make sure you get an official vinyl when that happens.
yeah, well, I will. If you guys have vinyl, there you go. We got them to sign.
I'm gonna put you in IOU.
We'll air that out. I know you guys got to get on the road. I know you do.
Yeah.
I know, because if we keep going, I could sit here longer. But you got to get on the road. I don't want to rush you to get on the road. So Jamley, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to thank you all. I'm going to wrap this up because the people that are here are important, and I want to spend my last few minutes sending them off. I'm going to pray over them, and I want you guys to do the same too as well.
Can we do that prayer with the Jamley on?
Yeah, let's do it.
do that.
Jamley, if you are in agreement, all you got to do is put your hand out together, and then at the end we'll just say amen as a whole. But let's do this together as a family, as we have our prayer time together. For each and every one of you, thank you all for being a part of the Jam this morning. Several of you were in here who have been a part of the Jam for a while. Some of you came back. Some of you are just here for brand spanking new. So if you are new this morning, thank you for the follow. Once again, if you have not done so, above is that little red button that says follow. But more importantly, are you following Jesus? Thank you for following the Jam, but are you following Jesus? And the share button down below, you can always share it out and repost it to your stories. But be importantly, are you sharing others about the gospel? And so as we do that this morning, let's pray for these on their endeavors of the days ahead for them. All right. Father, we come to you this morning. We thank you so much for just all that you do, and just pray that you continue to anoint DJ from his head to his soles of his feet, Father, as he goes out onto the stage, on the platforms, and the interactions with individuals that he has. for him and his wife Jamie as they continue to grow in their relationship as a whole, and they continue to travel together. They picked up their entire home, sold their home, and now living in the great unknown. And I love the fact, Father, that they are trusting you. You know, we may not know what comes in life with circumstances or the outcomes, but we know that you are faithful and that you are constant. And no matter what we do, we simply put our trust in you. And that's what DJ is doing. He's putting his trust in you for the music that he's doing, that's inspirational, that's inspiring, not only just through the emotions that it's invoking with the country and writing about the songs that have really deep roots within where he was and where he's going and even things in the future. But even with this darkness lies, Father, with the sound of heaven, it just brings the full perspective of things in, Father. I pray for Red. I pray for his continuing management for the music and entertainment with Red Dirt Disciple, that you continue to pour into Eldon this morning, that you just let Eldon know that he is not alone. He's got brothers, he's got sisters who are walking beside him. They're going to be there to help pick him up, to help motivate him, to help stir him. And he's going to be there to help pick people up, to help stir them, Father, to do his work and to do your work, more importantly. I pray that we can continue to find you in all that you do. We pray this in the name of Jesus. And the Jamily says, amen.
Let's go.
All right. So we're going to send you guys on.
Jamily, thanks. We love you.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you.
We'll see you guys on Tuesday. I will not be on Monday. So just continue. I'll keep you updated, but I will definitely see you on Tuesday this next week. So enjoy the weekend. Remember, live Coram Deo, onward and upward, everybody. And if someone throws lemons at you, just throw them back at them. But before you throw them back, make lemonade, because lemonade's good, okay?
We got to do. We got to do it. We got to do it. Remember, Jesus loves you. I love you. Stay humble. Hustle hard, y'all. Let's go. Two great shows come together, man. Let's do it.
Man.